Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another Facebook pickups video. It's been a little while since my last one, but in this one I'm going to show you a couple of games I picked up recently off of Facebook. Well, I'll say recently. One pickup has been probably about half a year ago, but it was off of Facebook. I just forgot to put it in the last video. But I'm going to show you PSP, PS1, PSP and PS1, sorry. I thought I had something else there, but no I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with foreign PS1. Now I don't usually collect anything from abroad, especially PS1 related, because I don't have a chip PS1 or able to play these games really. But I want these for my collection, because I'm collecting horror games, I'm collecting horror items, and I'm going for as much horror stuff as I can get. So eventually I'm going to need to get these games. So the first one I got is Parasite Eve, which is the first game. Obviously NTSC-J, so it's Japanese. I have no means of playing this, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully at some point I will. But yeah, Parasite Eve. I'm hoping to get a PS2 test system at some stage. I am on the lookout for one, and I know that'll be able to play this, so hopefully I'll be able to play it. But of course it'll all be in Japanese, so that'll be interesting trying to navigate the game. Of course the manual's in Japanese, in mint condition, absolutely pristine. The discs are the same, absolutely mint. So, yeah, it's great. I have Parasite Eve 2, I've played it. It's a very, very good game. Very Resident Evil-like, and that's what I like. So yeah, Parasite Eve for the PS1, the Japanese PS1. I really like that. So that's cool. So that's into the collection. Now, obviously, if I'm going down the Japanese game picking up route, I'm going to stumble into Resident Evil at some stage. I'm going to stumble into Biohazard, as it's known over in the old Japan there. So, Biohazard, Resident Evil 1. I could probably play this game and not have a problem, because obviously I know this game inside out. It's a fantastic game, I absolutely love it. So I wouldn't need any of the instructions for this game, because I know Resident Evil inside out. Disc is absolutely mint again, although it does have a wee mark on it. So, but yeah, no, very happy with that. Manual, again, in great condition. These games are in really good nick, and that's why I picked them up. I probably would have picked them up later on down the line, but this is why I picked them up. So Biohazard on that side, Japanese on that side, and nice box art on the back there. So, fabulous. Cannot go wrong with that. Really good. And the last one is Biohazard Gun Survivor, which is just in a standard sort of CD style case. Pretty cool. Of course it's fucked, but it's a CD style case, so it's not an issue. It can be easily replaced. Again, the disc is absolutely mint. Boom. There you go. And the manual is the front cover. Now I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but the manual is the front cover. So all in Japanese again. Oh, I see some English with Japanese. Yes, there it is. But that's pretty cool. I'm really happy to get that. And I got that about half a year ago. I don't know why I kept forgetting to put that in a video, but it's in a video now. So, boom. So those three games, I paid a total of £12 posted for the three. So I thought, that's not too bad. I'm going to need them at some point, and there probably would be more sort of piecing it out. So, yeah, very happy to get those in the collection. And of course, they're for the time being, showpiece games for me. But you know, if I ever come across a PS2 test system, which I'm hoping I do, I am on the lookout for one, then obviously I'll be able to play them, so that'll be fine. And of course Resident Evil Survivor, Biohazard Gun Survivor I know quite well as well, so I probably could play that without worrying too much about the Japanese. Right, moving on, I'm going to move on to PS1. I was on Facebook last week, and actually I was speaking to a guy on Facebook, and he was selling a ton of PS1 games. Now, I'm not really massive into PS1 games, but of course if there's anything horror related, then I'm going to pick it up. And these are effectively horror related. First up is Dracula the Resurrection. It's a point and click game. It's a sequel to the novel, Bram Stoker's Dracula, so this is actually a sequel to that. Haven't tried it yet, but point and click games I'm not too bad at, don't mind them. That's the two discs in there. The discs are fine, I've got the odd little scratch, nothing major. But the manuals are really, really small. And I want to ask, is this actually how it's supposed to be? There's only like 4 pages in that. 2 pages in that and a cover. Is that how it's meant to be? The other one's the same, and I'll show you that, and that is Dracula 2, The Last Sanctuary. Of course, I would need to pick these games up at some point anyway, because obviously I'm going for a horror collection, as I keep saying. And that's got 2 discs as well. So I'm loving these games, and these were the only ones that were released on the PS1. There is Dracula 3, Dracula 4 and Dracula 5, but they were released on Windows and obviously iOS. So yeah, so that's the Dracula games. And I paid, what was it I paid for those? £14 posted for those 2. So that's not too bad. Happy with that. Right, moving on to PSP now. So I got, again, on Facebook, speaking to this guy, and he was selling games for, I think he was wanting £15 posted. And I just thought, fuck it, why not? Just been paid, and it's one of those break the ice pickups. And I keep saying break the ice, this is just to get the month started. So PSP, I thought, why not? I've picked up some PSP stuff recently, so may as well go for that. So the first game, I picked up 2 games actually, is Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. Take the fight to the streets. Love my Street Fighter. Although I'm more of a Mortal Kombat kind of guy, but I do like Street Fighter as well. It's a fun game. I love playing it back in the day on the SNES. So yeah, this game should be fun. Anything Street Fighter related I'm into. So yeah, I'm going to be good. So Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max in mint condition. Really happy with that one. And the next one is Tales of Eternia. And this is why I bought them really. I probably wouldn't have picked that one up just now, but I'm glad I did because obviously it's mint. But this one was there and I thought I'm not passing up a Tales game. They're epic RPGs, so I'm not going to pass that up. And I do love my RPGs. So Tales of Eternia, again in fabuloso condition. Yeah, for £15 posted for the 2, I ain't really going to say no to that. That's a really good deal for me. So yeah, boom. So just show you those again. Boom, in the collection. PSP collection's come along quite nicely actually. I haven't really added much to it in the past year, but lately I've just been all PSP lately. It's just crazy. So you'll see more PSP games coming up in my episodes and stuff in future, and you'll see lots of new things actually. But that's a different story altogether. So anyway, right. So last week again, I was on Facebook and a guy put up a PSP for just postage. So I was like, ooh, okay. So I had a wee look at it. It looked really, really good. It is this bad boy here. Boom, just a PSP console. Not actually sure which one this is. It's got some decals on it. Schlumberger and Breakthrough Team Performance decals on it, so that'll probably be scratched off at some point. It's a PSP 1001. Don't panic, I do have the battery pack. It is somewhere. It's probably fallen out. It usually does. Here it goes. So that's a battery pack. It falls out the back because, of course, it doesn't have the obligatory we flap to hold it in. So I'm going to probably need to get that. It does work. It is a bit temperamental for some of the games, but it does work. As we can see. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see a fucking thing. I'm probably going to go through this video and realise it hasn't recorded a fucking thing. I need to start again. But yeah, so set the time and date, which we can do that later on. So that's cool. So I've never had a older PSP. I've only had the PSP, the Street Edition one. So it's nice to have an older one, and these things are a lot more bulkier, so it's cool. And it came with a charger. So yeah, AC adapter. Boom, nice big ass fucking charger with a nice long lead. That's what you want for a handheld. So very happy with that, and I'm going to get that, obviously the case on the back. You can get them off of eBay quite cheap, so that's not a problem. But yeah, so that was just postage. So that was like, what, £3? So I ain't arguing with that. So that's it. So there you go. So that's all my Facebook pickups. So let's recap. The Japanese games I paid, what was it I paid for? I think it was like 12, did I say £12? Something like that, I can't even remember now. What I said at the start of the video. PS1 games, which I paid £14 for, the Dracula ones, and PSP Plus, the PSP games, £18. So not bad, quite happy with that. That'll all go in my collection, more than happy with that. Go in my gaming cupboard, which you've seen in the last episode, which is coming along nicely. It's getting a little bit full again, so I'm going to need to move things about, but I picked up some stuff for an On The Roader. So On The Road episode 16 will be coming soon. On The Road Pickups episode 16 will be coming soon. So take it easy. Thanks again for watching. Have a great gaming day. I'm going to go. I've got stuff to do tonight. I'm away camping. Oh, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, like I say, have a great gaming weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.